南 Oh, Guru, think of me, Guru, think of me, Guru, think of me. Kind truth, Guru, think of me. Essence of the Buddhas of the three times, source of the sublime Dharma of statesman and realization, sovereign of the Sangha, the assembly of noble ones, good Guru, think of me. Great treasure of blessings and compassion, source of the two cities, enlightened activities that grants all wishes, root Guru, think of me. Guru, boundless light, think of me. Regard me for the expanse of the unconstructed Dhammakaya. Lead me wandering throughout samsara because of my evil actions, to rebirth in your pure land of great bliss. Guru, mighty Avalokiteshvara, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of luminous Sambhogakaya. Completely pacify the suffering of the six classes of beings and chant their three realms of samsara from the depths. Guru Padmasambhava, think of me. Regard me from Chamara, the realm of lotus light. As I am without refuge in this dark age, protect your helpless disciple with your swift compassion. Guru Yeshitsogya, think of me. Regard me from the celestial city of great bliss. Though I have done much evil, free me from the oceans of existence into the great city of liberation. Lineage gurus of the Karma and Dharma, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of the unified wakefulness. In my mind, a cave dark with confusion makes the sun of realization dawn. Omniscient Dreamer, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of the five lights of spontaneous presence. Having perfected the great strength of realizing primordial purity, help me reach culmination in the four visions. Peerless Lord, a teacher, Father and Son, think of me. Regard me from Tushita, while surrounded by hundreds of deities. Cause bodhicitta, emptiness suffused with compassion, to arise within my mind. Supreme Siddhas, Mapa, Milarepa, and Gampopa, think of me. Regard me from the basis space of indestructible great bliss. Help me to attain the supreme city of Mahamudra, empty bliss, and awaken Dhammakaya in the depths of my heart. Mighty Lord of this world, Kamapa, think of me. Regard me from the basis space, stemming beings to the reaches of space. Help me realize that all phenomena are false, mere illusions, cause experiences to arise at the three kayas. Masters of the four great and eight lizard Kagyu lineage, think of me. Regard me from the Buddha fields of pure personal experience. Having dissolved the confusion of the four states, lead me to the end of experience and realization. Five Sakya forefathers, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of samsara and nirvana indivisible. Combining the pure view, meditation, and conduct, lead me along the supreme path of secrets. Unequaled Master of the Shampaka, you think of me. Regard me from the Buddha realm of total purity. By properly practicing means and liberation, enable me to discover the unity beyond learning. Mahasiddha Tangtong Yalpo, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of effortless compassion. By practicing the discipline of realizing the absence of concrete reality, enable me to master prana and mind. Holy Father, Dampa Sangye, think of me. Regard me from the basis space which accomplishes a supreme activity. With the lineage blessings entering my heart, cause auspicious connections to arise in all directions. Holy Mother, Magic Lamp, don't think of me. Regard me from the expanse of Prajna Paramita, cutting through the subtle pretense of clinging to a self. May I see the truth of the simplicity beyond self. Omniscient all-possessing, think of me. Regard me from the basic space endowed with the supreme of all aspects. Having still the breath of transference within the central channel, may I attain the Vajra body beyond transference. Jetsuntaranata, think of me. Regard me from the basic space of the three companions. Having traveled the secret Vajra path unimpeded, may I accomplish the celestial rainbow body. Jamnyankyetse Wampo, think of me. Regard me from the basic space of the wisdom of twofold knowledge. Dispelling the mental darkness of unknowing, may I spread the light of supreme knowledge. O Sertupe Doje, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of five-colored rainbow lights. Having purified the stains of essences, winds, and perception, may I awaken within the useful waste body. Pema Donga Limpa, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of unchanging empty bliss. Grant me the ability to completely fulfill all intentions of the victorious ones and the heirs. Ngawayon Tengyatso, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of the unity of basic space and wisdom. Rending my clinging to an apparent reality, may I bring whatever arises onto the path. Son of the victorious one, Lord Otaya, think of me. Regard me from the expanse of loving kindness and compassion. Knowing all beings to be my kind parents, may I acquire a pure altruistic heart. Pema Kagi, won't you think of me? Regard me from the basic space of luminous great bliss. Having liberated the five poisons into the five wisdoms, may I destroy the duality of loss and gain. Teni Undulimpa, think of me. Regard me from the basic space in which existence and peace are equal. Genuine devotion having grown in my mind, may the great realization and liberation be simultaneous. Kind root Guru, think of me. Regard me from the crown of my head, the abode of great bliss. Having met Dhammakaya natural awareness face to face, may I accomplish Buddhahood in a single lifetime. Alas, sentient beings like me, with negative karma and evil deeds, have wandered in samsara from beginningless time. I continue to experience endless suffering, but I never feel even the briefest moment of regret. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that renunciation may arise from the depths of my heart. Though having attained the freedoms and riches, I squander my life, always preoccupied by the pointless affairs of this world. When applying myself to the great pursuit of liberation, I am overcome by laziness, as I return from the island of jewels, empty-handed. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that my human life may become meaningful. Not a single life on earth escapes death. Even now they pass away one after the other. Soon I too must die, I am a fool, thinking I will remain forever. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me so that with no time to waste, I will curtail my plans. I will be separated from each of my loved ones. All the valuables I've hoarded will be enjoyed by others. Even this body I hold so dear will be left behind. And within the bottom my consciousness will wander aimlessly throughout samsara. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that I may realize the futility of it all. The black darkness of fear confronts me. The fizz of karma pursues me. The Lord of Death hitteth as club and meet me, having to endure the unbearable sufferings of negative rebirths. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that I may be liberated from the abyss of the Lawrence. Though my faults are as great as a mountain, I keep them to myself. Though others' fault as a small as sesame seed, I proclaim them fine wine. Though I lack the least of qualities, I boast about how great I am. I call myself a Dharma practitioner, but behave to the contrary. Good thing of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me to pacify my selfish pride. Within I conceal mine enemies, a demon of ego clinging. All my thought only cause disturbing emotions to increase. All my actions result in non-virtue, as I've not so much as turned toward the path of liberation. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that self-grasping be severed at the root. With a little praise or blame comes that much joy sorrow. With a few harsh words I lay down my arm of patience. Although I see the afflicted, I feel no compassion. When I have the chance to be generous and bound by the knot of greed. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me to mingle my mind with the Dharma. Though insubstantial, I ascribe substance to samsara. For the sake of food and clothing, I abandoned what has lasting value. Although I have all that is needed, I crave for more and more. I deceive myself with unreal illusory phenomena. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me to abandon any interest in such a life as this. Unable to bear the slightest physical or mental pain, with jaded heart I don't hesitate to take inferior births. Even though I directly perceive that cause and effect are unfailing. Instead of doing what is right, I only perpetuate harm. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that I gain conviction in the law of karma. I hate my enemies and cling to my friends, groping in dark delusion as to what to accept and reject. When practicing the Dharma, I fell prey to dullness and sleep. When involved in no Dharma, my senses are clear and sharp. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that I destroy my enemy disturbing emotions. On the surface I appear to be a pure practitioner, while inwardly my mind is mingled with the Dharma. Like a viper I had my disturbing emotions within, but faced with trouble my faults are exposed. Guru, think of me, Regard me with compassion. Bless me that I may tame my own mind, failing to notice my own shortcomings, pretending to be spiritual I'm anything but, naturally skilled in negative emotions and karma. Again and again good intentions arise, again and again they come to naught. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that I might see my own faults. As each day passes, death approaches ever nearer. As each day passes, my heart becomes ever more calloused. While following a teacher, my devotion gradually fades, and my love and pure perception towards my Dhamma friends diminish. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me to tame my savage mind. I take refuge in Jada Bodhicitta and supplicate, but devotion and compassion are not felt deep within my heart. These Dharma activities are mere lip service. I only go through the motions and am left untouched. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that whatever I do may lead to Dharma. All suffering arises from wanting my own happiness. Although it is said that Buddhahood is accomplished by wanting to help others, though I engender bodhicitta, secretly my aims are selfish. On top of not benefiting others, I harm them. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that I am able to put myself in others' place. Although my Guru is the Buddha actually manifest, I think of him as simply human. I forget his kindness in imparting the profound instructions. If he does not give me what I want, I lose faith. I obscure myself by seeing his behavior through doubts and disdain. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that my devotion may not fade but grow. Although my mind is a Buddha, I don't recognize it. Although my thinking is Dhammakaya, I don't realize it. Although non-fabrication is the innate, I fail to sustain it. Although naturalness is a basic state, I am not convinced. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that natural awareness is liberated into itself. Although death is sure to come, I am able to take it to heart. Although applying the Jin and Dharma is sure to help, I am unable to practice it. Although the law of karma is certainly true, I don't discriminate correctly. Although mindfulness is surely needed, I don't apply it and I'm carried away by distraction. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me that I may attain undistracted mindfulness. Through previous bad karma, I was born at the end of this dark age. All I have done only results in suffering. The bad influence of others has cast its shadow upon me. My practice of virtue is overcome by the distractions of meaningless talk. Guru, think of me, regard me with compassion. Bless me to be able to persevere in Dharma practice. At first I thought of nothing but the Dharma, but in the end the results of my actions only cause further samsara in the lower realms. The harvest of liberation is ravaged by the frost on non-virtue. Like a savage I destroy what is of lasting value. Guru, think of me. Regard me with compassion. Bless me that I may perfect the sublime Dharma. Bless me that its enchantment is felt from the bottom of my heart. Bless me that without wasting time I curtail my plans. Bless me that I take death to heart. Bless me that I feel conviction in the law of karma. Bless me that the path is free of obstacles. Bless me that I'm able to practice diligently. Bless me that difficulties are utilized at the path. Bless me that I may be steadfast in using the remedies. Bless me that I feel genuine devotion. Bless me that I may come face to face with the natural state. Bless me that natural awareness is awakened within my heart. Bless me that confused experience is severed at the root. Bless me that I may accomplish Buddhahood in a single lifetime. Precious Guru, I supplicate you. Kind Dharma, Lord, I cry out with longing. Unfortunate I am, my one hope is you. Bless me that we mingle our minds indivisibly. Precious Guru, I supplicate you. Kind Dharma, Lord, I cry out with longing. Unfortunate I am, my one hope is you. Bless me that we mingle our minds indivisibly. All mother sentient beings, limitless space, especially those enemies who hate me, abstractors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless space, especially those enemies who hate me, abstractors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mother sentient beings, limitless of space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless of space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Medai tumba tujuta la jeso, kulmon jikeyo de dunat, tabaya leja la samza, siba suna pemeyo da, nedaya bachum churchimbo, lamenduwa kunjeram jo, tamba jebanza la samza, nelo jina yudu kuza, zumcho chunga sabje zama, chimme doji dawe kujin, nyangyen daan jela samza, 양다 니든 지밤에서 마음 생기 수나 토자 등이 등나는 전만전 그동 접진들라 전자 간체 건이 주주던 사진들라 공부된 법 나는 지킨다나 조지 대체 개바 줄라 선자 당부가 될라야 연내 제가 겁다 임자선자 눈밤에 저도도바 중대 사회 라라 선자 인계 보안님 바처제 나는 저는 저 전체국의 중에 십제 중도 유나로제 세계에서 삼성카드 시선 총매 걸라 선자 전체국의 중에 저대 남다 정도가 나란다야 정도 같은 주미 중다 잘라 선자 제불 갑도 랑칭바 양바 진도 저 장제 망가 다르 토방은 산 친배 신발라 선자 와라에서 주지한 콜로 자다 자도 정도 진모 좀초 정도 공부하냐는 통나는 관절라 선자 나도 띵배 잡고 정된 제배 천랑도 당준바 예wen도와 군제 주바 대시 추진대 당선바 대진시여 그때는 대진시바 추구진자 고당 구제 제당 현강 취진清楚 정보진자等着 코나 도송조와 추라 두진 소라 답변 다소 강던 내배 섭소 내동 탑도 시와 추당 자신 발완제도顿반직定 감소 순바 定把牛 인的 서와 并在朋友写着解决，但把有人那边的需要，前日子我开朗办，也写上不到我原来的，不断深深的。有你不把当知听都结痂，想东转经根不成，对我金榜开把这上，一人本把家事人不，一共出三破了满万把。三九生根开金呀，是把当家把上不大，三界你把没就多，要公就言往所多知道，自己往所了表。这个只就等把南家当，干嘛叫你别马滚？当这来万中去了朝北下，真正同志真正车，也是干嘛你冬天把热气。真经这就那么疼，说完的心结落的说。
Lord Avalokiteshvara, Gelama Palmo, Yesu Sangpo, Dawashunu, Penyapa, Jaksim Tagya, Ningpupa, Putendroji Gyal, Shankton Draji, Kempo Tidulwa, Dewa Chenpa, Skola Chusanwa, Shera Bumpa, Gyalserin Puche, Konchok Sampo, Lamangawawa, Jaksim Senge, Kunchen Nyakpupa, Sonam Dar, Jampal Sangpo, Sangin Yepa, Mikyo Dorje, Wangchu Yelang, Wangchu Dorje, Choki Wangchuk, Ngangi Wangchuk, Tulku Rubyu, Tempa Namgyal, Karma Chagmu, Pema Kunga, Tini Wangchuk, Sherab Drakpa, Tenzin Dudu, Master Tenzin Tinle, Karma Ngedon, Tempa Rabia, in all the root and lineage gurus of great kindness, I supplicate you, please grant me your blessings. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until attaining enlightenment. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Om Soba Vashuddha Soba Dhamma Soba Shuddha Vashuddha Dom Je Domba Dom Bena Lehirin Jeni Dom Je Yonzo Yami Kamba Yewa Dani Tuji Jimba Namba Savito Gana Ali Dovi Jingu Yetindura Yensimbaju Tenendunjunanga Chinta Danshu Jinju Manta Dodin Tit Davi Jingu Jibata Nanga Guru Buntu Bardina Mata Toji Jimbayame Ari Sanji Sanji Kuwa Jindu Yoga Sanji Donjindu Be Kudur Jindu Ngawani Onju Sunji Do Tela Shiba Jiri Guru Do Sem Janala Jirese Nanga Ta Chabi Chun Shazi Magunda Kazo Sanji Jivalaji Toji Jinjin Dul Zejin Yoganan Kajinda Yen Yahazu Kunja Yindun Sa 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 Tadan Shiram Jolangan Erengan Nagin Gesa Nehen Tube Metu Dupeda Maname Tucho Shoz Sozi Pelam Non Jenju Om Svabha Shuddha Savadama Svabha Shuddham. All phenomena become void. From within the state of emptiness upon a precious ground appears a lovely, boundless palace complete with all the perfect attributes, within which I vividly appear as a great compassionate one. Arising from a moon disk at my heart is marked with a syllable Shri. From the Shri at my heart,
light rays radiate and invite the glorious Guru, who is indivisible from the great compassionate one. Surrounded by the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the four families, he appears in the space in front of me and sits upon a moon disk resting on a 1,000-petal lotus flower which sits upon a jewel throne. Homage to the Gurus who embody all Buddhas, whose essence is the Vajra holder and who are the root of the three jewels. Homage and praise to the radiant Amitabha, the Dharmakaya of all the bliss-gone ones of the three times, appearing as Avalokiteshvara, the 11-faced one, who gazes upon all beings of the 6 realms. Homage and praise to Avalokiteshvara, who with compassionate eyes watches over beings who, untainted by faults, is white in color, and whose crown is adorned by the perfect Buddha. Homage and praise to the Sugatas of the 5 families who prevail over skillful means and supreme wisdom, and who, though inseparable from the space-like Dharmakaya, emanate distinctly in rainbow-like forms. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate goddesses who offer flowers, incense, lamps, perfumes, food, and the like. Vajra holder and others, please heed me. With heartfelt regret I confess all transgressions of the 3 kinds of vows which I have committed while overpowered by ignorance. Whatever wrongs I have done at any time, I confess them with great fear. From now on I will not allow them to happen again. I rejoice in all virtue, and I supplicate you to turn the wheel of Dharma. Holding in mind the awakened state of Buddhahood, I dedicate all virtues to supreme enlightenment. May all sentient beings be endowed with happiness. May they be free from all suffering. May they never be without happiness. May they abide in great equanimity.
Kaye Jama Te Ujaye Mayanga Ate Te Maye Kashi Nunjo Nunjide Te Te Toya Pone Jinsum Te Te Toni Te Te Nashe Jane Marbu Durdima Jimbangur Janambasa Sari Soji Tombo Toka Tajayani Namtan Sumben Chuji Yeben Kolam Zimbade Anjini Bibima Tansumbe Chelo Yevaye Najun Sanzimba Tela Sane Kugyata Gurgyutanin Shujin Te Tardanda Sanamji Teda Jini Dimba Unhuren Jin Chansi Kadu Namayamba Rudo Baba Kashi Vidi Shanda Gyan Taji Chipinji Pada Kapun Tua Juti Tokadave Kaya Kapun Jiputana Chinese Kodan Chipati
Om Svabhava Shuddha Savadama Svabhava Shuddham Om Shunyata Dhyana Vajra Svabhava Atma Koham. All phenomena that are subsumed under perceive and perceive become empty. From within this state, the nature of my mind appears as a white tree upon a lotus and moon disk. From it, light streams forth and fulfills the purpose of sentient beings. The light then gathered back into the tree, which transforms into a golden lotus marked with a tree. From the tree, light emanates once again in the form of hooks and lassos that invite the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. They dissolve into the lotus and tree and instantly transform into me, appearing as a noble Avalokiteshvara. My body is youthful white in color with 11 faces. The main face is white, the right face is green, and the left face is red. Above them, the middle face is green, the right face is red, and the left face is white. Above them, the middle face is red, the right face is white, and the left face is green. These faces have a peaceful expression. Above all of them is a black, wrathful face with 3 eyes, bare fangs, and a menacing, frowning grimace. Above it is a red, peaceful face with a crown protrusion. Unadorned, it is visible from the neck up. Of my 8 main hands, the first 2 on top are folded in prayer at my heart. Below it, the second right hand holds a crystal mala. The third is in the gesture of supreme generosity, and the fourth holds a wheel. The second left hand holds a lotus, the third holds an anointing vase, and the fourth holds a bow and arrow. My remaining 992 hands are in the gesture of supreme giving, and each of the 1,000 hands has an eye on its palm. I am adorned with ornaments of precious gems, and am wearing an upper garment of an antelope skin draped over my left breast. My lower garment is made from Benares. My crown is adorned with a diadem of beautiful silks, and I emit rays of white light. At my heart upon a moon disk is the white letter 3, whose light rays invite Avalokiteshvara and his retinue from the pure land of Potala. Homage and praise to Avalokiteshvara, who with compassionate eyes watch over beings who are untainted by faults, is white in color, and whose crown is adorned by the perfect Buddha. Ja, Hum, Bam, Ho. We merge inseparably, and my three places become marked with the syllables Om, Ah, Hum. Again, light radiates from the tree at my heart, which causes the 5 Tathagatas to come here. From their hearts emanate the 4 mothers, holding primordial wisdom nectar, which they use to bestow empowerment directly upon me. The nectar overflows and transforms into the essence of the Guru, appearing as Amitabha at my crown, Akshobhya at my forehead, Ratnasambhava behind my right ear, Amoghasiddhi behind my left ear, and Vairochana at the nape of my neck. Thus I am crowned by the lords of the 5 families. At my heart, upon a lotus and moon, is the essence of the wisdom being, the great compassionate one. He is the size of a thumb joint, and at his heart is a samadhi being appearing as a white letter 3. From it, light issues forth and purifies the obscurations of all beings, and they all transform into the great compassionate one. The light then returns and dissolves back into the tree.
Samya Sambhava Namaya Yaraya Buddha Sadoya Masadoya Mahakarinaka Yatum Darada Diri Durudu Adavadu Dulitane Adole Bada Kusuma Kusuma Elemele Lama Bu Nima Namaranadaya Namaya Jaya Sangara Berosa Varanjaya Tatangadaya Ahurti Samya Sambhada Namasavata Tanga Devi Devi Samya Sambhada Namaya Luki Suraya Bhuti Sadoya Sadoya Mahakarinaka Deya Tahum Daradara Diri Durudu Etava Tulitan Asole Bada Kusuma Kusuma Illimine Chittendo Lama Bu Nima Yadavum Duru 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 Duri Duri Ba Duri Ba Kusume Kusuma Lime Jindulama Yadavum Duru 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 Duri Ba Duri Ba Kusume Kusuma Lime Jindulama Yadavum Duru 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 Duri Ba Duri Ba Kusuma Kusuma Mapanaya Sova Yimban Gurjinamba Sahadavya Sadhya Tamboyi Taka Dajayani Ehegam Tensamben Jujinje Kulunzim Yunjini Bepe Matan Sambe Dilu Yepa Yindu Yusanten Bago Pela Zani Guja Tang Guju Zani Jujinje Teta Tongcha Sanam Jin Teta Jinre Jimbago Norga Rin Jin Jinja Jin Kutu Nama Yimbane Rada Babe Yonga Baga Shire Tishantapi Niyo Darji Jibin Vaza Karpun Tuaji Tendu Rile Abba Marbo Tenden Sajadi Shardu Only Merjuba Bosana Sajadi Nor Tumli Renja Nesir Boncho Jin Sajadi Nabda Only Namante Karpo Sancho Chogesa Sangha Ali Tundu Janka Jadi Sajati Panjahan Jin 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 Desun Sembe Savandi Anta Ishi Semba Jinda
Svabhava Shuddha Savadama Svabhava Shuddho Ham. All phenomena become void. From within this state, from the tree at my heart emanates a letter broom, which travels to the space in front of me. The broom then melts and transforms into a palace of jewels, square with 4 doors. Inside is a jewel throne and a moon disk upon which is a multicolored 8-petal lotus. At its center is a tree which transforms into the great compassionate one, crystal clear, resembling myself. His body is youthful, a white in color, with 11 faces. The main face is white, the right face is green, and the left face is red. Above them the middle face is green, the right face is red, and the left face is white. Above them the middle face is red, the right face is white, and the left face is green. These faces have a peaceful expression. Above all of them is a black ruffled face with 3 eyes, bare fangs, and a menacing frowning grimace. Above it is a red peaceful face with a crown protrusion. Unadorned, it is visible from the neck up. Of his 8 main hands, the first 2 on top are folded in prayer at his heart. Below it, the second right hand holds a crystal mala. The third is in the gesture of supreme generosity, and the fourth holds a wheel. The second left hand holds a lotus. The third holds an anointing vase, and the fourth holds a bow and arrow. His remaining 192 hands are in the gesture of supreme giving, and each of the 1,000 hands has an eye on its palm. He is surrounded with ornaments. He is adorned with ornaments of precious gems and wears an upper garment of antelope skin draped over his left breast. The lower garment is made from Benares. The crown is adorned with a diadem of beautiful silks, and he emits rays of white light. Above, a tree transforms into red Amitabha, his hands in the gesture of Samadhi. In the east, a womb transforms into blue Akshovya, his hands in the earth-touching gesture. In the south, a tram transforms into yellow Ratna Sambhava, his hands in the gesture of supreme giving. In the west, an Om transforms into white Vairochani, the aspect of supreme awakening. In the north, an A transforms into green Amoghasiddhi with his hands in the gesture of granting protection. All of them are adorned with jewels, and the three places are marked with the 3 seed syllables. The light radiating from the 3 syllables invites the wisdom beings who dissolve into him. Thus we have merged non-dually. Homage to the gurus who embody all Buddhas, whose essence is a Vajra holder and who are the root of the 3 jewels. Homage and praise to the radiant Amitabha, the Dharmakaya of all the bliss-gone ones of the 3 times, appearing as Avalokiteshvara, the 11-faced one, who gazes upon all beings of the 6 realms. Homage and praise to Avalokiteshvara, who with compassionate eyes watches over beings, who untainted by faults is white in color, and whose crown is adorned by the perfect Buddha. Homage and praise to the Sugatas of the 5 families, who prevail over skillful means and supreme wisdom, and who, though inseparable from the space-like Dharmakaya, emanate distinctly in rainbow-like forms. From the seed syllables at my heart emanate goddesses who offer flowers, incense, lamps, perfumes, food, and the like.
也图几千宝藏人类，也许独自君把北奔吧哟，看我就。
Vajrahodra and others, please heed me. With heartfelt regret, I confess all transgressions of the three kinds of vows which I have committed to overpowered by the three poisons. Whatever wrongs I have done at any time, I confess them with great fear. Please, from now on, I will not allow them to happen again. I rejoice in all virtue, and I supplicate you to turn the way of Dharma. Holding in mind the awakened state of Buddhahood, I dedicate all virtues to supreme enlightenment. The ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is adorned with Mount Meru, the four continents, the sun and the moon. By visualizing it as a Buddha realm and offering it, may all beings enjoy the perfect purity of this realm. Having offered this excellent and pleasing mandala, may we experience no obstacles on the path to awakening. May we realize the enlightened mind of the Sugatas of the three times. May we neither strain to samsara nor rest in nirvana's peace. May all beings, limitless as the sky is vast, become liberated. Streams of Pramoda wisdom nectar descend from the fingers of myself and the great compassionate one in front, filling the vase completely.
Yoraya Bodhisattva Sadoya Makaranyaka Eya Tavum Daradara Duru Edeva Talitali Atale Bata Kusama Kusama Mille Chittandolama Bana Soa Garambrata Arandaya Tutungudu Ahade Sumya Sambata Namasava Dodanga Devi Sumya Sambata Namaya Sharaya Bodhisattva Asadoya Mahakaranaka Yadom Parada Ridu Adava Dudolidan Padale Bada Kusama Kusama Mele Tudunama Bunaso Namoranadaya Sangura Arandaya Dutambata Shoraya Bodhisattva Asadoya Mahagarajaka Eya Dhum Dharadhara Diri Durudu Edveke Chalitan Ajali Pata Kusana Kusana Elimele Titandolama Banaya Soa Mane Pimiho Mane Pimiho Mane Pimiho Mane Pimiho Mane Pimiho Mane Pimiho Om
Then I, the deity wisdom being, dissolve into the main deity in front. Above my crown is Geloma Palma, who supplicates the Noble One on my behalf. Geloma Palma's praise to the Noble Lord Avalokiteshvara.
北门抽大山人我日，东国之间多多的烟云，人情满不不满你的心，老门就得手得就一云，日大把本满把把，你就得个毕竟经常，怎么没把北门抽了你，有的人你北门都多讲，世界不让叫那那个。都是这辈子走相同的，特别经常出现不少事，求你莫莫你我说，到对对面就那干那些，身上最近可就就不对，最近就不都忙出来家，世界看到这些一样，常被那啥一般的。俺们这了解这些，扬州你话上一定八年，没错的全从那种，看也大都突然那个，也今日自己红包有老师，也对边交代大家啥的，今日几把那边面，就的当忙就他。Jitin jitin na pa kundu, ya om jitin go pala sa, lo jitin na ma suva sumye tu, o lo yu zu du da zambe tu, o tu be jan jo tu be tu ban se, o jitin sun jin gu mo jo lo san, lo di shi pa me ku te kun jan se, o di shi na to yu u ji si, 사연 주제 다들 공수 사용 수지 비면 넘버지 태진여 번통 마선주 샤리 집어도 돈즈 진제베마 거와 돈도 누가 뜨니디 드메아 자마타이 손벤즈 지비우즈 제레 말부진本所到所能我是，经过之间多大的应用，人情满不不满你的经，老面就得受得了应用，这多不本那么样巴卡，你就得给人经常讲，芝麻没把北门说了的，这边我那边都讲。世界各让出了努力，都是这个人的共同点，特别经常出现不少事，求你说那么不你我说，他对这边就那干那些，生产之间可就不对，最近就在都忙中在家，世界看到这一切以后。三分的上一文八岁，俺们这种老几这都是，扬州你话上也听不见，没做到全都能中，看也达到突然那个，也今日自己俺们也老师，也对边交代大家说的，那真的基本那边。jiwa da dhamma jiwa tham, jitin jitin na gapa kanda, jitin ko pala san, jitin na ma seva sum jitu, lo yesu duda samvitu, tabi janjo tabi dubande, jitin sum jin kumo chola san, dishi kwa me kude kunante, Dishina Toyujisi, Sayan Juji Doti Ponse, San Siji Pime Number Jin, Tijana Bantuan Masaji, Shari Jibo Dotonzi, Jinji Pima Tudo Sayan, Ko Tundo Nugo Tumiti, Tume Jamata Tomati, the Jerry Burbujin, the man saw the sun and mercy. To go to you, to the day you, now in Chima, Buma in a gym. Lumen Chudri Sundri Jimjiju, Rada Baba Namayam Baka, Ninja Du Gijinancho, Trumame Vapimen Solani, TV Muni Pive Dodanja, Seja Karan Sola Novate, Tozu Tiberu Chantamzi, Tibetan Sojin Parasen. Choni Suna Maboni Vaso, Tatu Devin June Ganese, Sundan the Jim Kurju Jibatu, the Jinjo the Dubon Kulejo, Sidi Kundu Duisha, Sambenes a Yemante, Nambedu Magic Dushi, Yanzoni Asaye Dimani. Me sodo chun soledu, kayeta do toranaki, ye chine zeja boyelo sen, ye tu vencho da daja sati, na tene chiba nepime, rojiva do da manchiva ta, jitin jitin lana kabakudu yo.
I prostrate to the protector of the universe, the guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, praised by God's Maraba, Mawish granting, King of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate. No body containing all this can once you crowns adorn with the Buddha boundless light, you generous as if too hungry. Ghosts you left sons adorn with a gold lotus. Your perfume hair flashes with lighting bound up. Like red gold garlands, all your face is beautiful. Shining full moon and your lotus eyes are white, so exquisite, you smelling bodies. White as a snow in coat, your hope greeting. Pearls you are dipped in radiance like the red of dawn. You had sped like perfect lotus Susa. Range on a steel like you think like the atom. Clouds, many jewels are on your shoulders, you young. Palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves. You left spread discovered by antelope. And beautified by funny rings, bracelets, anklets, you are bad on a pristine pure. To send your belly smoother than lotus petal, you sublime gold berry studded with fine gems from your hips, straight garments of the finest silk, soupy wisdom of the Buddha gone be. Young gathering was marriage, you reach the sublime, lower ends liberate essence of the light. You dispel like disease, you are supreme among beings, victor over Maras. Holds golden excellent in beautify your feet. You for boundless set secure beings in peace, dignified like elephant, graceful as one. Doctrines keeper all accumulations. Then savor from the oceans of milk and water. Man or woman, if you rise each day, then devote your mind with respect to Chen Rezik, and you praise him with his excellent pure song. We sang clearly and purely, then all of your worldly and transcendent wishes will be fulfilled in his life and all of your future lives. I prostrate to the protector of the universe, the guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, praised by God's Maraba, Mawish granting, King of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate. Noble body containing all this can once you crowns adorned with the Buddha boundless light, you generous as used to hungry. Ghost you left sons adorned with a gold lotus. Your perfume hair flashes with lighting bound up. Like red gold garlands, all your face is beautiful. Shining full moon and your lotus eyes are white, so exquisite, you smelling bodies. White as a snow in coat, your hotly glittering. Pearls you are dipped in radiance like the red of dawn. You had sped like perfect lotus Susa. Range down a still like you think like the atom clouds. Many jewels are on your shoulders, you young. Palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves. Jewel spread discovered by antelope. Hide beautified by fine wristlets, anklets. You abide on a pristine pure. Tools and your belly smooth as a lotus petal. You sublime gold that is studded with fine gems from your hips, strut garments of the finest silk. Supreme wisdom of the Buddha gone be. Young gathering vast merit you reach the sublime lower eggs liberate us to softly. Light you dispel age and disease, you are supreme among beings, victor over Maras. Holds golden extending beautify your feet. You for boundless static you being in peace, dignified like elephant, graceful as swan. Doctrines keeper all accumulations. Then saver from the oceans of milky water. Men or women, if you rise each day, then devote your mind with respect to Chen Rezik. And you praise him with his excellent pure song, recite clearly and purely, then all of your worldly and transcended wishes will be fulfilled in this life and all of your future lives. Oh, my prostrate to the protector of the universe, the guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, praised by God's Marabama wish counting. King of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate, noble body containing all bliss can. Once your crowns adorned with the Buddha boundless light, you generate stars if too hungry. Ghost, you left signs adorned with a gold lotus. Your perfume hair flashes with lighting bound up. Like red gold garlands, so your face is beautiful. Shining full moon and your lotus eyes are white, so exquisite, you mesmerizing bodies white as a snowy coat, your hotly greeting. Pearls, you are decked in radiance like the red of dawn. You had spread like perfect lotuses, arranged on a steel like you sting like the autumn clouds. Many jewels adorn your shoulders, you young. Palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves. You left breast is covered in antino. Hide beautified by funny wristlets and crest. You abide on a pristinely pure. Tools and your belly smooth as a lotus petal. You sublime gold berry started with fine gems from your hips, that garments of the finest silk. Supreme wisdom of the Buddha gone be. Young gathering must merit you reach the sublime. Lower realms liberate us softly. Light you dispel age and disease, you are supreme among beings, victor over Maras. Holds golden extending in beautify your feet. You for boundless static you beings. Peace dignified like elephant, graceful as swan, doctrines keeper all accumulations. Then saver from the oceans of milky water, man or woman, if you rise each day, then devote your mind with respect to Chen Zik, and you praise him with his excellent pure song, recite clearly and purely, then all of your worldly and transcended wishes will be fulfilled in this life and all of your future lives.
Om Bema Sado Samaya, Manu Balaya, Masado Tinaba, Tirunduru Mebava, Sutukayo Mebava, Suje, Manuradu Mebava, Savaside Meba, Daswa Kamasudo, Sutangiran Kuru, Ha Ha Ha. Savadadanda Bema Meda Bema Mazamaya Sadu, Jamba Tenze, Yorane. 大道中中那三九三江心，小拉松着真正热，那滚进去了多把真结路。
Please grant your blessing that the teachings and the holders of the teachings will remain for a long time, and that myself and all sentient beings may train in bodhicitta. Grant your blessing that we may fully attain the union of shamatha and vipassana, and that we may perfectly realize omniscient wisdom.
Om Soba Dam Soba Vajudam Ado Terone Tanso Dende Ton Manda Abba Jirezeva Tahajarva Sevyanam Lamba.
This stoma endowed with perfect color, odor, taste, and potency, I offer to the noble Lord Avalokiteshvara, the Buddhas, and the Bodhisattvas. In these and all my future lives, may I be born in a good family, and may I be endowed with a clear intellect free from pride, and may I have great compassion and devotion to the Guru. May my samaya within Rizik remain firm. May bodhicitta, the precious and supreme mind, arise in whom it has not yet arisen. Where it has arisen, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. Bath with scented streams of nectar to the protector of Avalokiteshvara, lamp for wandering beings. May the defilements and the two kinds of obscurations of all beings be completely purified, and may there be the auspiciousness for all beings to achieve the stainless three kayas. Lord, teach me. I request you to forgive my lack of clarity in meditation, corrupted mantra recitations, and impure activities regarding cleanliness, all of which I have committed while controlled by lethargy and agitation. In the space before me, the exalted noble one who was born from the 6 syllables, he bathes me with the nectar that flows from his fingers, which purifies the 3 obscurations. The deity then dissolved into my crown, and the lotus in my compassionate one's hands opens the lotus of my mind. Although you now depart to Mount Potala, great compassionate one, please return so we can meet again. Visualizing myself as the deity, I appear as a great compassionate one with 1 face and 2 arms. By this virtue may I swiftly accomplish the order of Avalokiteshvara, and may I bring all beings without exception to that state. The King of noble praise, aspiration to the deeds of the excellent. Homage to ever youthful Manjushri. With purity of body, speech, and mind, I bow to all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future without exception, in every world, in all the 10 directions. By the power of this aspiration of Samantabhadra, I bow with as many bodies as there are atoms in the world to all those victorious Buddhas manifest in my mind, and I pay homage to all of them. I conceive the entire realm of truth to be completely filled with the enlightened ones. On each atom I imagine there to be as many Buddhas as atoms in the world, each Buddha surrounded by many bodhisattvas. I honor all these blissful lords, praising their perfection with all the sounds of various melodious, an ocean of endless praise. I offer to those heroic Buddhas the finest flowers, garlands, music, and ointments, excellent canopies, choice lamps, and the best incense. I offer as well to those victorious ones the finest array of all excellent things, the finest robes and fragrances, and heaps of sweet-smelling powders as high as Mount Meru. By the power of my faith in the deeds of Samantabhadra, I prostrate and present vast and unequaled offerings to each of the victorious Buddhas. I confess every type of wrong that I have done in thought, word, or deed, while influenced by desire, anger, and ignorance. I rejoice in the meritorious deeds of all the Buddhas, Arhats, those who are in the path of training, those who need no more training, and by all sentient beings in the 10 directions. I entreat the enlightened protectors who have attained the detachment of Buddhahood and illuminate the words of the 10 directions to turn the peerless wheel of Dharma. With folded hands, I beseech those who intend to manifest the final nirvana to remain for as many eons as there are atoms in all the worlds, for the benefit and happiness of all living beings. May whatever small amount of virtue I may have gained from prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, and beseeching be dedicated to attainment of perfect enlightenment. May I worship the Buddhas of the past and those now present in the worlds of the 10 directions. May those to come quickly fulfill their aspirations and reach Buddhahood by traversing the stages of enlightenment swiftly. May all the worlds of the 10 directions become extensively and completely pure. May it be filled with bodhisattvas and victorious Buddhas who proceed to the royalty of enlightenment. May all living beings in the 10 directions always be happy and free of sickness. May they be endowed with favorable circumstances for achieving dharmic goals, and may their wishes be accomplished. May I remember my life in all states of existence while in the training for enlightenment. In all my successive birth and death, may I always embrace religious life. May I follow the victorious Buddhas and perfect all the deeds of Samantabhadra. Pure in the morality without effect, may my conduct always be flawless. May I teach the Dharma in every tongue, in whatever sounds are understood by living beings, in the languages of the gods, nagas, demons, spirits, and human beings. May I steadfastly apply myself to the 6 perfections. May I never disregard my intention to attain enlightenment, and completely remove whatever faults may obscure my path. May I be from karma, emotional afflictions, and the influence of demons, like the lotus unsoiled by the mire, or the sun and moon in a clear sky, so that I may proceed unhindered. Throughout the long lands, in all the directions, may I relieve the suffering of the lower realms. May I be able to bring happiness to and provide benefit for all living beings. Fully accomplishing the activities of enlightenment, may I work in harmony with the needs of all beings. May I practice and demonstrate the deeds of Samantabhadra through all future eons. May I always associate with those whose activities are similar to mine, and may we act alike in thought, word, and deed, and may our aspirations be as one. May I always associate with spiritual friends who wish to help me and teach the deeds of Samantabhadra. May I never cause them pain or disappointment. May I always personally behold the victorious Buddhas, those guardians surrounded by bodhisattvas. Without tiring in all future eons, may I always present the magnificent offering. May I always uphold the Buddha's holy Dharma and illuminate the deeds of enlightenment. May I train in practice of Samantabhadras in all future eons. Through rebirth in all states of existence, may I gather an endless store of merit and wisdom. May I become an inexhaustible treasure of all virtues of method, wisdom, concentration, and liberation. May I always behold as many pure lands as the atoms present in each world, with inconceivable Buddhas sitting in the midst of the bodhisattvas and performing the activities of enlightenment. In this way, may I be able to see everywhere, even on every mode of past, countless Buddhas of the past, present, and future, limitless pure lands and endless eons. May I always heed the pure speech of the victorious Buddhas, which holds within each word the totality of the perfect Dharma and an ocean of languages precisely suited to the needs of each being. May I possess the perfect intelligence to heed the endless melody of speech when the victorious Buddhas of the past, present, and future turn the wheels of Dharma. May I accomplish the Bodhisattva's practice of entering the past, present, and future in a fraction of a second. May I know in a single instant all that is encompassed in the duration of the 3 times. May I behold all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future. Thus may I enter into the realms of the victorious Buddhas in all directions. When the illuminators of the world of the future realize the stages of Buddhahood, turn the wheel and enter the profound peace of Nirvana, may I always be in their presence. May I accomplish the perfect powers of enlightenment, the power of miraculous sweetness, the power of perfection of every spiritual path, the power of all virtuous qualities, the power of all pervasive loving kindness, the power of the merit of every virtue, the power of all transcendent wisdom, and the powers of perfect knowledge, method, and meditation. May the forces of karma be utterly purified, the power of passions utterly subdued, the power of demons utterly destroyed, and the power of the deeds of Samantabhadra perfected. May I tirelessly perform the enlightened activities for an ocean of eons, purifying an ocean of lands, liberating an ocean of beings, realizing an ocean of Dharma, attaining an ocean of wisdom, perfecting an ocean of practice, accomplishing an ocean of aspirations, ceaselessly serving an ocean of Buddhas. May I completely fulfill all perfect aspirations to the enlightened activities of the victorious Buddhas of the three times by attaining enlightenment according to the deeds of Samantabhadra. The eldest son of the victorious Buddhas is called Samantabhadra. I dedicate all these virtuous actions that my deeds may be like his. May my body, speech, mind, deeds, and environment always be pure. May I become equal to Samantabhadra in these excellent aspirations. May there be no limit to activities. May there be no limit to my virtues. Through limitless perseverance may I accomplish all miraculous deeds. The limit of living beings is like the limit of open space. May the limit of my aspiration be equal to the limit of their activities and passions. Whoever offers to the victorious Buddhas all the perfect joys of gods and men, and the infinite realms of the 10 directions adorned with jewels, for as many eons as there are atoms in those realms shall gain great merit. But whoever hears this greatest dedication prayer and is inspired by faith to intensely desire supreme enlightenment shall gain even higher and holier merit. Whoever recites the aspiration of Samantabhadra will never again endure hellish rebirth, will abandon all evil friends, and will soon behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light. They will gain all benefits, live in happiness, attain precious human rebirth, and soon become like Samantabhadra himself. Even those who in ignorance committed the 5 unrepeatable sins will soon be completely purified by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra. They will achieve perfect wisdom, a radiant countenance, beautiful form, auspicious physical marks, and a noble birth. Profane and devilish beings will not trouble them, and they will be honored in all the 3 realms. They will quickly reach the tree of enlightenment and reside there to benefit all beings. As enlightened Buddhas, they will turn the wheel of Dharma, taming the demonic hosts. Whoever preserves, teaches, or recites this aspiration of Samantabhadra shall ultimately attain perfect Buddhahood, may none despair of complete enlightenment. In whatever way valiant Manjushri and Samantabhadra know how to transfer merit, so do I dedicate all of my own virtues that I might train to be like them. Since dedication is praised as supreme by the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times, I dedicate all of these roots of virtue to accomplishing the deeds of Samantabhadra. At the moment of my death, may all my obscurations be removed, that I may behold Amitabha, the Buddha boundless light, and go to Sukhavati, the pure land of perfect bliss. In that blissful land may I completely fulfill all these aspirations and benefit all beings as long as the universe remains. Joyful there in that blessed assembly of the Buddha, may I be reborn like the holy ones from an exquisite lotus, and may the Buddha Amitabha himself foretell my own enlightenment. May I thereafter emanate endlessly throughout the power of perfect wisdom to accomplish countless benefits for living beings in all the 10 directions. So whatever small virtues I have gathered by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra, may all the virtuous aspirations of living beings be accomplished in a single moment. Through the boundless merit gained by dedicating this aspiration of Samantabhadra, may the countless beings drowning in the torrent of suffering reach the stage of Amitabha. May this greatest of dedication prayer benefit countless living beings. May reciting this ornament of Samantabhadra release all beings from the suffering of the lower realms.
Sunam Deya Tamje Zebanya Dohani Bedanam Tamje Yaganam Yebalan Tubaye Sipen Solen Joa Joa Sho.
By this merit may I attain omniscience, having defeated the enemies of my wrongdoings. May I liberate all beings who are tossed in the ocean of samsara by the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death.
Yambar Bhavya Jetan Chimbatan Kundu Zambo Teya Tivinde Teta Kunje Jisu Dolo Giva Dado Tamje Rabdanga.
Just as the human Jews should realize things as they are, and as did Samantabhadra too, I will follow in the path and perfectly dedicate all these virtues.
Sanje Kusum Nimba Sanata Chini Manjur Dimba Sanat Gindu Mesu Dubba Sanat Jetan Hujim Molan Dubba Sho.
By the blessing of the Buddhas who attained the three kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging nature of reality, and by the blessings of the undivided Sangha community, may my prayers be fulfilled according to this dedication.
Abhayana Yandeva Shin Dokam Sosu Gajirisu Jitin Gumbo Tuse Chudam Patin Gachiku Tseka Jardin.
The one known in the noble land as Aryadeva emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Dunjingpa, the had son of Jinten Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 years.
Shiza Kunze Kunshin Chijije Tendre Nela Wantondrong Enchin Parje Temba Sinde Shidum Tusan Gomban Zenjuji.
May the teaching of the great Drigungpa Ratna Sri, Master of Interdependence, omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation.
Sardong Kolo Jirve Jirbodong Jindong Garba Zambe Sanje Nangpa Dawe Chebi Tia Simba Chine Zela Surande.
1,000 arms of the 1,000 wheel-turning kings, your 1,000 eyes of the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon, your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Om
By this virtue may I swiftly accomplish Lord Chenrezig, and may I bring all beings without exception to that
Gracias.